Namaste, Tony Parra here. I wanted to share with you a teaching story from a delightful Shastra, the Chandogya Upanishads. This story paints a picture of the various vital functions of the body and a contest that they were all said to have entered against one another to see which of them was the best, which could be deemed the master amongst them. So I'll have to read this here. The vital powers, going to the Lord of beings, to the Father, said, Master, which of us is the best? To them he said, to that one of you through whose going forth the body is seen to be most afflicted. That one is the best of you. Whichever one, when they leave, affects the body most. So voice went forth, going forth for a cycle, and then returning, voice said, how have you been able to live without me? As those who are dumb, not speaking, yet breathing with the breath, seeing with sight, hearing through the power of hearing, thinking through the mind, thus voice entered again. Then seeing went forth, going forth for a cycle, and then returning, seeing said, how have ye been able to live without me? They responded, as those who are blind, not seeing, yet breathing with the breath, speaking with the voice, hearing through the power of hearing, thinking through the power of the mind, thus seeing entered in again. Then hearing went forth, going forth for a cycle and then returning, hearing said, how have ye been able to live without me? They responded, as those who are deaf, not hearing, yet breathing with the breath, speaking with the voice, seeing with sight, thinking through the mind, thus hearing entered in again. Then mind went forth, going forth for a cycle and then returning. Mind said, so have ye been able to live without me? They responded, as foolish children, mindless, yet breathing with the breath, speaking with the voice, seeing with sight, hearing through the power of hearing, thus mind entered again. Then, when the breath would have gone forth, as a strong horse might drag away his foot ropes, so did the breath drag away the lesser vital powers with him. Drawing near to the breath, they said, Master, be thus here with us. Thou art the best of us. Go not forth. So breath wins first place. I'm always reminding students that we need to stop taking our breath for granted, and the yogis have always understood that those aspects which were most fundamental to our existence, if mastered, allowed us to gain greater mastery regarding the overall experience of our existence, meaning that we could reduce inherent suffering. That when the mental afflictions were scorched, it would awaken this incredible opportunity for the light of pure intelligence to shine forth, and that at that moment, more than ever, we could establish a deeply rooted connection to our core nature, the purest and most essential aspect of our being, divine consciousness. You see, the yogic path provides us with many practices that simply stack the odds of being absorbed into this mystic state in our favor. Among the many, there are practices that are based on our interpersonal relationships, on sound, those that use the body, the senses, the mind, and as you just heard in this story, it points the breath as having a particularly special ranking. In the yoga intensive, you will be learning an extremely cohesive method that combines the most effective of all these techniques. You'll be taught the intricate details that are usually left out of the teachings or that are often just not known of by most instructors. The efficacy of your practice will rise significantly, and opportunities will finally open up to experience the higher states of samadhi. This is the true aim of yoga. If you can commit yourself to this program, I know that you will absolutely benefit from this and will see tremendous growth. There have been newbies to yoga as well as people doing yoga for 20 plus years who have taken this course already, and everyone has been able to take away tons of value from this training. Do something great for your future self and sign up today so that you can reap the benefits of this program so that you can sip the drops of nectar from the holy abode. Namaskar. Peace and love.